Hey, Get Fox here. So today I'm going to do a budget team for you guys, just starting in MUT 19. Now, a lot of MUT 18 had NAT cards, and you're going to get a lot in 19, again, when you do solos, if you do the pre-order bonuses, so on and so forth. So basically, if you have a better card, an elite card, just replace whatever cards on this lineup screen with that one, but then fill in the rest with these budget cards, because these are the, what I would say, the best performers of the golds and below. So I'm not going to do any elites, because if you see on the screen, like, these guys are gonna be like millions of coins. Like, this lot is gonna just absolutely be insane. So don't even look at these guys right away. But basically, we're gonna be gold tier and below, because elites, even low end elites, like 80 overalls, will probably be like at the rate at the beginning, like 8, 10K. Some of them, I know some 80 overalls will be a little bit higher, some will be a little bit lower. But generally, like, still, that's, I mean, it's decently budget. Depends on how much money you spend, but no money spent right away. Or if you're grinding for your rewards, you'll need to have these budget cards. And I mean, I know, like, some of the NAT elites you get from these solos and stuff, I think some of these golds will play better than a few of them. So let's just go straight into quarterbacks. Quarterback is not a position that lends itself to budget players very well, because it's no longer so, like, made on accuracy or awareness. Sorry, where, like, awareness would take over so much of the QB's overall rating, since we complained about it a few years ago. So a lot of these, like, throw power, accuracy, and speed is pretty well tightened, and what you want to look for in a quarterback is also tightened to their overall. So there isn't as many budget ballers like this Joe Flacco here. While he's got good throw power, top end throw power, even against high end elites, his accuracies in the 60s are going to make you really frustrated. So basically, for the quarterbacks, if you want a scrambling threat, the fastest quarterback in the game right here, let's just go ahead and grab him. You can try Lamar Jackson if you really like scrambling, but man, you are going to really suffer on that accuracy point. But like 84 throw power is pretty normal, even for the elites. 84 throw power is decently. So I guess test out Lamar right away. See if he works for you. See if that accuracy does bug you enough, because you're going to miss a couple passes a game. And that might be a clutch third down situation where if you don't scramble a lot, that's not really worth it. So another more, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Balanced scrambling quarterback, because I do like scrambling quarterbacks. This is Baker Mayfield, 74 speed, 85 throw power, and he's actually got decent short and medium, nothing extraordinary, but 77, 72. Throwing it deep might be a little bit risky. With 69, I think you're going to miss a lot of deep passes. But if you kind of play like a short to mid game, I think Baker will do well for you. And I think that's the quarterback that you want to go for if Lamar Jackson fails you. Now, halfback. I think halfback's got a couple roles in your offense, and the halfback really needs to be fast, and he needs to be, kind of elusive. So, obviously, I like the max speed Corey Grant. I love this card, especially if you do like a Jags theme team. You can get that speed up a little bit, but he's at low elusiveness, so he's not going to break any tackles. Low elusiveness, low trucking. His juke spin, everything about him is pretty low. But he's got speed, and that's where it really matters. But if you want somebody that can maybe break a tackle on his own, go Jerick McKinnon, because 82 elusiveness ain't terrible. I know it's B tier, but 87 speed, just a couple steps down from Corey. But overall, I think you're gonna really like the Jerick McKinnon card. He's got 82 juke, so it's not tier A, but it will fool some guys early in the game, especially with the 90 agility. I think people are going to like running with this card, and the ability for him to move between the tackles. So basically, as you know, kind of a speed slot. I like McKinnon better than Austin. Austin doesn't have the elusiveness, and the agility on McKinnon's a little bit better, so he's going to respond a little bit more to your left stick than Austin. All right, so and then you always need somebody for like third and short, fourth and short, goal line situations. So basically, this game is all about trucking stats right there. So as long as you're not running against like secure tacklers, you'll be able to truck over guys. I was thinking about going Chris Ivory, but I decided I think parrying is better, because if you look at the weights on these cards, we know weight plays into a factor with running backs. 236 on parrying versus, I'm not saying that right. Parrying, I'm not saying that right at all. I'm sorry, Washington fans. Ivory is only 223, so I decided to go with this car with 80 speed and 81 truck, because they have the same trucking. He's a little slightly faster, but I decided to take the extra 12 pounds. 13 pounds on the guy, and a little bit more acceleration. Agility is a little bit higher in Ivory, but I think try out Perrine right away. So that's your kind of your backfield: Corey Grant, McKinnon, and then Perrine for those, and then kind of like rotate them through for the situations that you need. All right, next up, wide receiver. I'm gonna go right back to speed, because in all Maddens in Memorial is always speed matters most. So basically, I'm going to look at the top end of the speed chart. John Ross, 90 speed, close to the best speed in the game right off the launch. There's an elite that's higher, but John Ross right away, go get him. He might be a little pricey though, just because everybody recognizes how important speed is. So I can see this card going for like 10K right away. But if you can get something lower than that, maybe a couple K, go ahead and snatch it up and go with John Ross. But otherwise, the next ones I want, I'll just take J.J. Nelson over Jakeem. Jakeem's like 5'7", which is really, really short. JJ's 5'10", which isn't too tall. He's 5'9", so I decided to go with the guy with the best catch in traffic and 1 inch taller. 66 catch in traffic over, say, 57. Jakeem's got 58. So J.J. Nelson will be your number. I'd put J.J. at number 3, and then at number 2, I think, who did I say? Yeah, Will Fuller, 72 catch in traffic, 6 foot tall. So not like extraordinary tall. You can go down to Perriman at 6'2". He's got low catch in traffic. I think, yeah, he's 6'3". So solid also. So if you want to go somebody taller, I think Chark's a fine grab along with Fuller. So one of those two. I decided to pick Fuller because of slightly higher catch in traffic. We'll see if it actually works. I know a lot of people think it's fake news. I saw it last year, but I don't know if the difference between 65 and 72 is going to matter, and maybe the 3 inches of height matters a lot more. But that's where we're going to go with Fuller there. I think he's got slightly higher run blocking too, but run blocking wide receivers this year is slightly better than cornerbacks, but it's a little bit lower than last year. All right, let's keep chugging on through. Now, tight ends isn't completely about speed. You need run block there too, but you will want somebody to kind of stretch the field a little bit. So like the top end guys, they can't run block. 56 run block, you got to kind of ignore that. 56, 61, because if you have a balanced offense, you're going to want them both. If you don't, run the ball at all, go ahead and grab him. Go ahead and grab the fast guy. This O.J. Howard, amazing. 81 speed at 6'6". Amazing receiving tight end. Like, just grab him and you'll be set with him. But if not, you'll want to go down to somebody a little bit more balanced. Where is Uzma? There he is. 6'6" with 74 run block and 79 speed. So you're only losing 2 speed versus, say, O.J. Howard at the top end, but you're gaining so much run block. That's really what I look for. 74 run block. So go ahead and grab CJ here. And then as backup, can I see him? There he is. Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper can be your tight end number 2. 6'4", so not as tall as the other two, not 6'6", but 6'4" is still solid, and 78 run block. For a tight end number 2, he'll be in like 2 tight end sets. A little bit more important to run the ball behind those, unless you do like single back or some sort of shotgun 2 tight end sets that you pass the ball a lot on. Still, he's not very versatile, but he's versatile to 76 speed. But so he's a good balanced tight end too. So those are the 2 tight ends I'd go with to start off the game. Left tackle, let's get into this. Oh, we don't need speed at left tackle. Let's go. So I'm going to have 3 different rankings for tackles. Basically, I'm going to do, there's going to be run blocking guys, pass blocking guys, and the overall who I go with. So this Charles Leno, 82 run block, 76 pass block. Great run blocker. I think the best run blocking left tackle, gold in the game. So he's my run first left tackle and my overall left tackle. He's who you want to get. But if you pass first, go with Okung. 81 pass block. So if you pass like almost all the time, get this card if you don't run at all. But overall, I think I'd rather have this Leno because I have more of a balanced offense. And I think most people have a balanced offense. Left guard, let's shoot on over there. Because offensive lineman stats scale with their overall pretty darn like 1-to-1. It's a lot like quarterbacks that way. There isn't too many like budget guys that are going to outperform. There's a couple, like say Ayupati's my run first guy, but look at how bad his pass block is at 71. So I like him on the run first offense, but he's not who I'd get overall. Fulton is my pass first guy, like 84 pass block. Go ahead, grab him. And like if you pull too, you want somebody fast. And Ayupati at 53 speed isn't the fastest. So overall, who I'd go with if I could find, the Quentin Nelson. I like this Quentin Nelson. Speed 58 ain't the fastest, but he's balanced 78, 75, pass block, run block. Impact 83 for the pulls. So you might, if you pull a lot, get somebody a little bit quicker. I think I saw, who was it? No. Spain was a little bit quicker, but he doesn't have any run block or impact. So that's tough. Foster, Australian, he's 42 speed. That's not who you want. 61 speed. Cooper's a little bit faster. But overall, go ahead and grab the Nelson. That's who I'm going to try and grab if I don't have a left guard early. Center. Let's move here. I think there's only one center. There's like John Sullivan, I feel, stands above the rest. So even though this is run block 75, there isn't any great run blockers. I think the highest run block for a center is 77. Jensen. Pass block 72. I mean, that's solid. It's whatever. But I think I prefer the mixed stats of Sullivan, 75, 78. So you get 6 pass block to give up 2 run block. So go with Sullivan early. He is the best by far at center for overall. I don't even think there isn't any run block specialist at center, which is tough. All right, Forrest Lamp. No, not him. Who is my first? I think just overall go with Laurent Duvernay Tardif. I can hardly say the name. 75 run block isn't great. 79 pass block's good. Decent speed on him at 64 for a guard. Impact 63, so he's not great at pulling, but I think this is the guy I'm going to get right away. 75 run block, 79 pass block. You could get something up to 77 run block, but 74 pass block. I think I want the 5 pass block in order to trade off the 2 run block. Of course, if you run a lot more, you can do that. But pass first. If you just do passing, go with where's Klein at? Klein. Where are you? Klein's got crazy. There you are, Josh Klein. 84 pass block if you only pass. Like, this is great pass blocking, elite level pass blocking there. All right, so right tackle. We're going through getting through the tackles and stuff. I'll show you guys the spreadsheet at the end if you guys want to fast forward and not go through this whole thing. McGlinchey, get him for overall 83 run block, 77 pass block. Great stats. Love the Glitchy card. And then if you want to do pass first, because he's the best run blocker, pass first type of offensive tackle. Trent Brown. Where you at? Trent. Did I miss? Oh, yeah. Let's do by overall. Trent Brown, there you are. 82 pass block. Good. Lead level pass block. So that's your pass first guy. All right, let's move on to gold level left and right ends. And it got the Mudhead glitch. Left, right end, gold. All right, so your right end, 3-4 or 4-3, because it matters. We heard with Clint on the podcast that strength doesn't really matter for defensive linemen because they don't really push back against offensive linemen. It's because it would kind of like screw up the whole animations that they have. So strength doesn't really push on the defense. It pushes on the offensive side, so strength matters a little bit on defense to not get pushed back. Like, I don't know if double teams, because I know block shed plays into double teams. But basically, what you're looking for here is block shed and power or finesse move. So you want block shed number 1. Stop the run is the most important thing in my mind in football and in Madden. Stop the run, so get high block shed, and then rush the passer. Because I know pass rushing isn't as great in 18. I heard it got tuned up for 19, according to Clint. But you want finesse and power move there too. You can even get like finesse and power move specialists. Like, so you can get like somebody with high finesse power move. You're not going to find a lot of them at gold level, but you can get some specialists a little bit higher at elite level. Sorry, I just need some water. So finesse move 78, block shed 80. Pretty solid for Chubb. I would take it. It's like you see a lot of guys like 64 block shed on Frank Clark. That's embarrassing. But 81 power move, not bad. All right, so my right end would be Bradley Chubb. My left end, in a 3-4, I'd go William Hayes. 85 block shed is beautiful. Gorgeous with 78. The problem is he's kind of slow. So if I was like in a... I think just overall, in a 3-4 or 4-3, go with William Hayes at left end, Chubb at right end. I mean, I think those are my number ones. Dunlap's okay. You get a couple extra finesse moves over, say, Chubb there, but you lose a little bit of block shed, and I don't love it. Chubb's also a little faster, but I think I prefer William Hayes to block shed. I mean, let's just sort by block shed. Let me show you how good this is compared. 85 block shed's like hand far and away. Like, I took the number 1 and 2 block shedders. I compared it to here. I didn't like his finesse move. Chubb's got slightly better finesse move, and he's faster. So that's why I went with Chubb. Chubb and Hayes is my left and right end, both on 3-4 and 4-3 for golds. All right, move on. Let's stop talking about that. Defensive tackle. Malcolm Brown, Steve McClendon. I think you need to stop the run first and foremost. And if they're... Oh, wait. And I think that you got Urine here. Wait, did I say Urine? Yeah, I'd go Urine and Brown. McClendon's very solid, too. I like Urine because he's slightly heavier. Slightly heavier than McClendon. And faster. So if like they can break through, Urine's got a better chance of chasing somebody down with the plus 11 speed. Malcolm's got okay speed, too, for a defensive tackle. All right, next up. So outside backers, it really depends on what you play. If you play a 3-4 or 4-3, kind of. So here's the thing. There's one outside linebacker that stands above the rest, like head and shoulders, and that is Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd can play both a 3-4 and a 4-3 because of his height, speed in a 4-3, and then his pass rushing. His pass rushing really 86 finesse moves. It's near the top of finesse move for outside linebackers in a 3-4. So Floyd plays both system well. Get this. I think this is gonna be a great card for you guys early in the game, especially 6'6" as a user. If you need to use it, your outside backer. As a left outside linebacker, I think the number one in a 3-4 would be. Okay, let me sort by. Let's do by block shed first. I think he's near the top in block shed. Aaron Lynch, there he is. 75 speed at 6'6", so not as fast as Floyd, but he's got good block shed. I know his pass rush moves aren't as good as Floyd either, I think, but 80 power move is okay too. I think Lynch is the one you want for a 3-4 out there, so solid big body, trying to set the edge of that 79 block shed. And then at the middle linebacker spot, again, you want somebody nice and tall. Oh no, sorry, for the outside linebacker, go Shaquem Griffin or Lorenzo Carter for the 4-3. Let me show it to you guys. Wait, left outside linebacker. Let's sort by. I think they're some of the fastest ones. Because in a 4-3, you need to get sideline to sidelines. I know he looks good with his 82 speed, but his block shed at 65 kind of takes him off my radar. Oh wait, sorry. I guess Shaquem's a right outside linebacker, ain't he? So 84 speed, you can put him out of position at left outside linebacker and use that. Dan's also nice. But who's the other one? Carter? Yeah. Carter, 6'6", 81 speed. Put him out of position at left outside linebacker. So you'll have you can have 3 6'5" guys and taller in your defense in your linebacking core, which is huge to knock down passes. Tremaine Edmonds, 6'5". So you'll have, if you go with the guys I recommend, Lorenzo Carter, Leonard Floyd, and Tremaine Edmonds, you'll get 3 guys 6'5" and above. Amazing. Otherwise, you have Muttmaster Ryan Shazier, who is going to basically give in to everybody that you want to get stats for. Or Roquan Smith if you're playing a 3-4 solid too. I like his speed. I like his pursuit. Block shed's a little bit lower than I like, but this is going to be a user, so you want speed. But I'd still prefer Tremaine above all else. All right, on to the corner. So that's the 3-4-4-3 breakdown. Cornerback. Of course, you guys know what I'm going to go to first and foremost. Speed. So, wait. Tier. Gold. So you see how close, see how much gold corners are compared to, this car right here, this Jalen Myrick. Amazing. 89 speed. What is this? Fastest corner to start the game? So, golds definitely compete well with, until you compete the gauntlet, of course, with elite corners. But Denzel Ward is one of them. I want you to get Denzel Ward as your number 1. I like Dante Jackson. And I like Anthony Brown as your number 4, and then Trey Waynes. I guess I don't even have to sort. Trey Waynes is your number 2. So you could potentially play both man and zone. The thing with corners this year is that their block shed is really low to start the game. So block shed isn't something I looked at as much this year because everybody's got kind of bad block shed. So if you start getting eaten up by the runs, maybe you can look to more block shed on the outside, even move safeties down there. But basically, those are my 4 choices: Trey Waynes, Anthony Brown, Denzel Ward, and Dante Jackson are the 4 ones you want to go with to start out your corners. Your free safety and strong safety. I like height, I like speed, I like hit power. So, what are we going with? We are going with... No. Wait. Yeah, Tavarius Moore. Tavarius Moore, 6'2", 87 speed at free safety. And Josh Jones, 6'2", 85 speed with 86 hit power at strong. Here is the full lineup. So take a look. Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield. Here it is for all those that want to reference it near the end. For the budget team, I'll put actually, I don't know if I want to link this in the description. Maybe I can link it in the description. But there's the team. Or maybe I'll build a lineup with it and put in. I'll do the Mutthead lineup builder and put it in there. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I will see you guys tomorrow.